Was that you're old? Oh, so was that shouting? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Right, so what we're going to do, because it's always really difficult coming on unannounced, so can we just imagine this is live at the Apollo? And I'll just, well, close, and I'll just introduce myself from back here, and then you can all whoop and holler. Is that all right? Yeah. Good, thanks for your enthusiasm there, that's fantastic. Great start to the night. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Brewery Gloucester, and welcome to the stage, even though he's already on here, your MC for tonight, Nick Hill! So that's how was that? A bit shouty. Right, we have got an issue tonight. We've got a very old person in the front who thinks that's shouty. Have I got to sort of just be quiet, just whisper, just to keep you happy? Apart from the fact that if you look behind you, there's 50 other people who are quite happy when you shouting. Does that not come into it? Okay. Yeah, exactly. So, what's your name, just so I know when we can throw you out? Oh, so I'm shouting and you've chosen to sit right at the front, which is brilliant. He has to sit what?
He has to sit front row next to you.
Oh, that's lovely. Thanks, that's great. So listen, thanks very much for coming out tonight. It's lovely to see all of you. Just a show of hands, who's been to the gig before? Just the three then? So the rest of you are all new? Yeah. Okay, this may take a bit of time because what we've done, we've sort of developed into a little bit of a family thing. I'd just like to get to know a bit about you, so we'll just go around the room one by one, if you can just stand up and introduce yourself and who you are to the group, if you'd just like to Sorry, no, come on, they didn't hear. She certainly didn't hear that.
My name's Donna.
I can't believe you formed for that. Oh, Donna. I feel so awful. That's really bad, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Oh, Donna, that's lovely. Thanks for doing that. And what do you do?
I'm a forensic toxicologist.
Shit. Forensic toxicologist. I have no idea. So is that sort of police related, or do you just work on dead rabbits and things?
Police and coroners.
Oh shit, so you've got a really important job.
Yeah.
You look about 12. How did you get away with that? So what actually does that do? What do you do?
We analyse blood and biological specimens for alcohol and drugs.
Well, I think you've got a good choice in here tonight. Pick on any of them. They're all going to be absolutely smashed off their heads at the end of the evening. So, oh, that's great. Really nice to see you. And I've got to mention you, sir, with that beard. That is the classic beard. There's no other beards in the room, so you're just bucking the trend of the whole room tonight. And how long have you felt you wanted to be Osama bin Laden? Isn't it? That's cracking beard. That really, you've done well with that. And you sat right here at the front. I noticed when you came in, you just chose your seat. You're quite happy to be close-ish. I hate this audience interaction thing. It's all flimsy. So it's nice to be here. Are we all from Gloucester? Yeah. Have we got anybody from elsewhere? Yeah. I get the feeling, Donna, you just want to be the star of tonight. Where are you from? I mean, clearly you're from Scotland. Yeah. Whereabouts you've not just travelled down tonight to do your toxicology, have you?
No.
So whereabouts are you from?
Just outside Glasgow.
Just outside Glasgow. Is that somewhere you don't want to be associated?
Yeah.
So the rest of us, we all from Gloucester? Yeah. No, there was a definite no there. Where was the no? Really? Okay. You're more than welcome to get back to Cheltenham. No, it's not. Is this your first time in Gloucester? You're not even wearing a flak jacket or a stab vest, which is interesting. How does this compare with places in Cheltenham, would you say?
Far superior.
This is far superior. Yeah. It's just because you're in a room with Gloucester people, really. We didn't expect anything less. That's good. So have you all had a good day today? Oh, listen to that apathy. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody win on the Grand National? I know one person did. Yes, Neil did. But he wouldn't wouldn't tell me how much he bet, but I suspect
50p each way.
it was more than 50p each way, I think.
It's 25.
It was you've told your wife it was 50p each way. Yeah, so for those of you that haven't been tonight, basically what's going to happen, I'm just going to tell you a few stories and introduce the acts. So we've got 4 acts for you tonight. We'll have your first act, and then we'll have a break, and that's when I think you'll get your food. Is that right, Hugh? Hugh's gone. Then, what time the food's coming? Whenever, yeah. That's how organised it is, so I think if you've organised food you might be disappointed. So we'll have your first act, a break, and then there's 2 acts in the middle, and then a break, and then your headline act. Is that okay? That's good. So, I'm not really that political, and I'm not sure how I'm going to vote with this whole thing coming out of the EU. What's the general feeling? Is out, is it? I would say I've got quite a lot of interaction with people from the EU because I work in recruitment, so I get used to seeing all sorts of people from Slovakia, Poland, Lithuania, Russia, and I love them actually. They're great. Not so much because of their work ethic, but they actually give me quite a bit of material. I was working with a Polish administrator, and he'd been with me a couple of months, and he was getting quite frustrated with people not turning up for work. And the one day I heard him ranting on the phone in Polish, and he slammed the phone down. I said, "You all right, Rob?" He said, "No, not really. That person who don't got to work, he is a ficking wonker." I said, "He's a what?" "He's a ficking wonker." I said, "I have no idea what you mean." He said, "Yes, you do. You call these people ficking wonkers all the time." "Oh, you mean an effing wanker?" Yes, that is what I said, a ficking wonker." I had another guy come in, and he hadn't gone to work, and I said, "Radek, why haven't you gone to work?" "Well, Nick, my pen is hurt." "Sorry?" My pen is hurt." I said, "But you're working in a warehouse, you're not doing any writing, what's the issue?" No, my pen is hurt." "Yeah, but you're not making any sense, Radek, you're working in a warehouse, you shouldn't be doing any writing, why do you need a pen?" He said, "Are you stupid?" I said, "Well, look, we just got a breakdown in communication. What do you mean your pen is hurt?" "My pen is hurt, my pen is hurt." "Oh, your penis hurt." Yes, you ficking wonker." "Where have you picked that up from?" I heard him say it, which isn't true. I've got a Slovak guy came in a couple of weeks back, and we have to do attachment for earnings, and they don't actually understand how the British judicial system works. So he came and he said, "Nick, I have been £100 stopped in my wages. Why?" I said, "Well, I don't know. It's an attachment to earnings. It's come from the court. You've got to pay it. I don't know why. But I do not what I have done. I have no idea." "All right, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll ring the court up for you and try and find out." So I phoned the court. He gave me permission to talk to them. And it turned out, basically, he hadn't paid his TV licence. So he was being fined 350 quid. So I said, "Igor, it's, you haven't paid your TV licence." "TV licence?" "Yeah, we all have to pay a TV licence." "Why? I bought the TV from Slovakia." Bless him. I do enjoy working in recruitment. Contrary to what you might think, we do actually care about people, and we do try and help people. And we get all sorts of people coming in. And we had this one guy, Tristan, who wasn't the brightest spark, I've got to be honest, but I did try and give him quite a few jobs, and every job I gave him, he failed on. And even down to, I just needed him to sweep up dirt in the warehouse, and he couldn't even do that, bless him. And I felt so sorry for him, because the client phoned me up and said, "Nick, why do you send me this idiot?" I said, "Well, he's not an idiot. He might be a bit slow and a bit backward, but he's not an idiot. He is, because he doesn't know which end of the brush to use. I'm going to send him home." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, look, you better send him back to see me." So Tristan came in. He said, "They've sent me home." I said, "Yeah, I know." He said, "Have you got any other work for me?" I said, "No, not really, Tristan. I don't know what else I can do. I've tried." He said, "Well, you've got a job in the window." I said, "Which job?" He said, "Security guard." And I'm thinking, "Oh shit, I can't let him do that." I said, "Yeah, we have." I said, "The only thing is, Tristan, it's a new company, and they haven't got much money, and they actually want people that have got their own dogs. He said, I've got a dog. I said, yeah, but the thing is, Tristan, they want somebody who's got quite a big dog. And he said, he is a big dog, it's an Alsatian, that's ideal, isn't it? I said, well, yeah, it is, Tristan, but they need quite tough dogs. He said, well, how tough? I said, well, they'll need to take your dog, and I'm clutching at straws thinking, what am I going to say? And they'll need to train him for 3 days, and part of that training is going to be, they're going to lock him in a room and beat him with a baseball bat. And I thought that'll put him off, and he said, no, I don't think my dog would like that. I thought, fuck for that. So off he went. I didn't see him for a week, and he came back in a week later. He said, is that job still available? I said, which job? He said, the job as a security guard with the guard dog. I said, well, it is, but you told me you didn't want your dog beaten. He said, yeah, but that was before he bit me. Bless him. So, yeah. Well, I'm glad you laughed at that, because I wasn't going to do any of that material tonight. You're quite an old crowd, really, aren't you? Have you got Ish? Who's, just a show of hands, who's over 50? Oh, so we have got 1 or 2. We've got, yeah, okay. Why did you put your hand up? You're not over 50, surely?
Yeah.
Are you?
Good living. And a
Bloody
lovely
hell.
wife.
I thought you were 32. Are you really? Christ, you're looking well. I don't know about you guys, but I found I'm getting really pedantic and awkward as I'm getting older. And I'll give you an example of this. We went... well, we wanted to buy some tickets to go and see the new Edge of the Eagle film in Sheffield. So I'd heard some good reviews. To be honest, I'd heard it started off all right, but went down the fuck off. I wasn't even going to do that. It's not even part of the story. And we went through that whole thing about buying the tickets online, and that's really frustrating because we want to see it in Cheltenham. So for that whole thing, Cheltenham. Did you say Chelmsford? No. In the end, we got the tickets, we picked them up at Cheltenham, seats 33 and 34. We went in, cinema was completely empty, we found our seats, and sitting in our seats were this couple. And I said, excuse me, mate, but you're sat in our seats? And he looked round. Place is empty, and I said, yeah, but it does say 33 and 34. For fuck's sake. So we got up and moved. We watched him 4 times he had to move as other people kept coming in, sitting in his seat. And my wife was saying, well, we didn't have to sit here, did we? I said, well, yeah, we did, because it's got, 33 and 34. The film's about to start. This couple come in, looking for their tickets, looking at their tickets, looking for their seats, and they walk up and they stop by our seats. And he said, excuse me, mate, I think you're in our seats. Don't think so. We've got tickets 33 and 34, you're going to have to go and sit elsewhere, and you better be quick, because the film's about to start. He said, but we've got seats 33 and 34. I said, well, to be honest, I couldn't give a fuck. We're sitting here. These are our seats. We've booked it. The film's about to start. Go and sit somewhere else. And they did. They went and sat somewhere else just as the film was starting. Kung Fu Panda 3. We had the right seats, the wrong screen. Not good. That didn't go down so well, did it? So now I've whipped you up into a frenzy of comedic ecstasy. Are you ready for your first act? Yes. Listen to that. I think you're going to love this guy. So what we'll do, we can start the applause right from the back of the room and bring it all the way through as we welcome to the stage the very lovely Sally O'Sullivan.
How you doing, folks? You doing all right? Yeah. Excellent. Now,